Bloodberry tart. I'm a little late because I had to make ramen today. But thank you so much all for tuning in. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. We still have our ongoing sale. We've got shirts for sale. We got the liquor shirt, which has been very popular in the past, made into a tank top now, in addition to a full another run of the regular shirt. We got a size up to 4XL, 3XL on the tank top. And we got another run of the pins. The hard enamel pins, they're only $5 right now, which is very cheap for a hard enamel pin, if I do say so myself. But anyway. Alright, let's wait for some people to filter in. I'll have to ping the Discord and stuff. I jumped online because I was running late. RV, hello! How are you? How are you on this fine day? Well, I hope. Ah. Good? Very good. I'm glad to hear it. I'll put some music on while I chill. Because I'm going to stuff ramen into my face after people start showing up anyway. Headphones on. So, oh, you're playing Pokemon still. Pokemon Glazed, if I remember correctly, which is a sus name for, I assume it's all Vaporeons or something? Gardevoirs? Lopunnies? I don't know. Dooku, hello! How are you? Sorry, I was tweeting out to everyone. I jumped online without being prepared because I was running late, and now here I am typing on my little phone live, getting everybody in here. How are you doing, Dooku? Alright, there we go. Now I've announced to everyone that we are live. Cat Davies, hello! Mel, how are you guys doing? Alright. I got ramen to eat real quick before we start. Oh, it got all clumpy. That's okay. I just need carbs to stuff into my face so I have the energy to defeat these zombies. You guys know how it is. How's everybody doing out in TV land today? What's everyone up to? Karn, hello! Always a pleasure to see you. I spent all day, I got a can of metallic gold spray paint. I spent all day just like spraying things in my house. It's gone great. All this stuff looks awesome, but I spent like all day essentially like outside under the hot sun. I am exhausted, but that's okay. Why are they so dry? It's I drained the water out and I forgot to put like a anti-stick type thing in here, like a little bit of butter or oil or something. And so they're just all sticky. Yeah, I'm installing an altar to the hand. Ezra, hello! Yes, Strava, I got it nude up. Exactly. You guys get it now. You understand me. You understand my needs, things like eating and sleeping and stuff. My unconventional desires. That's so true, Strava. Every LGBT person I know eats food. A stream well, see, I'm lactose intolerant, so you'd have to find like a vegan pizza place in Philly or something. So go for it, but it is gonna be a tough one. Ooh, okay. It's very decadent. This is a Down East blue slushy cider. It's pretty much candy. But like, you know, alcoholic candy. AJ, hello! I'm sorry to foist the desire for ramen onto you. Oh man, I forgot to change the subscriber goal. I was going to change it to if we... Well, it's going to be the same, but I was going to make it say that the goal is if we hit our goal that we're going to chomp Tess, which we haven't given her a chomp in a long time. There we go. Poison meatloaf sounds good. Yeah, Karn, I find that if I only have one sweet alcoholic beverage, I'm fine. But once I get more than one, it just ruins my life. Mothra, hello! Happy to have you. We're doing good. I'm stuffing a little ramen into my face. How's everybody else doing out in TV land? I also finally finished hanging up foam in this room. There was like a little part I had to cut up a bunch of foam to like fill a small alleyway between the ceiling and the wall. Looks great now. Well, Cameron, I could probably do my whole stream if I ate a bunch of deep dish pizza. I would just be, like, really uncomfortable. Hankenfurter, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. To see my pro soundproofing, my normal mouse pad. Yeah, my very normal mouse pad that everyone likes so much. I have the standard mouse pad that most professional gamers use. Everyone always gives me grief about it, but it's like a standard issue gamer mouse pad. It's like most esports guys use it. Knitting a scarf and drinking a beer sounds great. This feels like a fake drink. This is like a beer you'd have in a dream. It's just not, it's not a real beverage. It's a limited release, that's why, of course. Oh, man. That goes so hard. It just goes outrageously hard. Deep dish is the worst pizza. Ooh, bold. I have never had a good deep dish pizza in my life. And I don't mean that as in I have never had deep dish pizza I enjoyed. I've definitely had deep dish pizzas I've enjoyed. But I've never had, like, a real deep dish pizza from, like, a place that's, like, actually good. I've only ever had, like, Domino's deep dish pizza. But I'll be honest, like, once a year, maybe like, a year and a half, 2 years, I get this craving. And I have to order a shitty Domino's deep dish pizza. I don't know what it is. It's usually, a lot of the times it's after, like say something, I'm having a hard time, or, you know, there's something, I had a big accomplishment, anything that would, like, exhaust me, good or bad. That's usually the time my brain is like, what if you had the Domino's deep dish? If it's not a real beverage, why do I'm not drunk, it's my first drink! I'm having a simple beverage with my dinner. Maybe I'll have a second one if the stream is... That's, like, the vibe that we find. The problem, though, is, like, it's hard to play Resident Evil games on stream and drink. It's not... And it's not a gameplay thing. It is... I lose a certain level of my, like, reading aloud acuity when I drink. It's like, I feel fine when I'm streaming normally, and then, like, I have to read something, and I've had a drink or two, I'm like, oh, no. Because, like, when I'm reading to you guys, I am reading ahead of what I'm saying, and, like I'm desyncing what I'm reading and what I'm saying so that I can, like, try to stumble over words less. And, I can't really do that if I have too much White Claw in me. So, Chicago-style deep dish, massive, thick cornmeal crust, meats under a giant layer of cheese so they don't brown, and sauce on top of the cheese so the cheese can't brown either. Huh. That's different than they do it at Domino's, but I don't know. The Twitch legality of drinking on stream? It just, yeah. That was one, we discussed all the different ways you could be intoxicated on stream, what the rules are. Drinking is pretty much, as long as you guys aren't paying me to drink, specifically, it's fine. I wouldn't say we're getting as close as we can. I've gotten way spicier on stream. When I had my wife brewed the mead, it was like the first time we played Dark Souls 2, and my wife brewed the mead, and I got, like, really drunk on stream because Tess was the one playing. I didn't have to be good at games, and so I just, like, kept drinking mead and fucking with her. That's probably the most messed up I've ever been on stream. I tried to, like, keep very composed. Oh, Maka with the 7-month resub. Let's go. Hello. How are you? Linux Shell. Yes. You can't pay me to drink. You could pay me if you come into the room and I've already decided to drink of my own free will. I'm gonna do it either way. And you say, I like that. I'm going to tip you $100. That's totally fine. That's good. Put my collar on. This way, if I get out, they'll know where to send me home. Yes, Fox Elliot. This is the Down East Blue Slushy. It is a limited release from Down East Ciders. It says, tonight you can drink as many blue slushies as you want with no brain freeze. No brain freeze tonight. Tomorrow might be a different story. This is not sponsored content. This just happens to be what I'm enjoying at this moment. Doing good. Your favorite stream to lurk on while you work. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad. I do the same thing. I like hop into people's streams or watch YouTube content while I'm working out all the time. Yeah, Blahaj tried to escape. Yeah, he's been knocked unconscious and is laying inches from the door. Here, hold on. Oh no, you're supposed to be AC now. Alright, I'm so graceful. Oh my god. It does taste like a slushie. I mean, they make ciders. I'm sure they know that you'll get a headache if you drink nothing but ciders all night. Locktar the Mad, welcome back. You know, these last 2 days, I've like completely forgot that you can, you know, you should change the title and go live notification of your stream. I just have been pressing the button on my stream deck and just launching me here. The much less, yeah, exactly. The Mr. X in the original is so much scarier, or not in the original. The remake is so much scarier than the original. Also, they made the Mr. X in the remake really hot for some reason. Like, is there a reason they need to like have all of his clothes blown off so you see his like bare chest and his muscles and abs at the end? Not really. Except for that Capcom knows what the fans want. I don't know how limited it is. Somebody left this one at my house. Launch with the wrong game type. Yeah, same. I do that constantly. The art. Yeah, this is the away games one. Now, what it was is that I wanted to wear it again today, but as I'm sure you saw, the top is really, really tight on the RPD uniform, which is, you know, it looks great, but after like, you know, 10 hours of wearing it, it starts to hurt my shoulders and back, and they're not, you know, they're a little stiff today, and I was afraid if I crushed myself into it for another couple hours today, I might like hurt it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be good, even though I don't want to be good, and I want to wear like the skimpy outfit and dance around stuff, and so instead I wore a much more modest outfit. Yeah, exactly, binds. Yeah, essentially I'm like giving myself binder injuries with it. I'm playing the original RE2. Whew, that was good. Cheerleading duo. Yeah, well, they didn't. It was like the biggest size they had. It's the problem is that like the places won't make. It's super hard to find like bras and sports bras and tops for me because they're like, it's super hard to find ones that fit my my chest and my bust size. That's right, Twitchy Bugger. Let's boot it up. I'll boot the game up and we'll get ourselves situated. Whew. Don't tell Tess, but if we hit our subscriber goal this week, I'm gonna chomp her. Don't tell her I said that. Very loud? Alright. Better? A little better? There we go. Got everything adjusted. Mothra with the Prime sub, thank you so much. Yeah, we played in that Biohazard too.
Resident Evil 2.
That's more like it. I like to have it a little zoomed out. Alright, microphone. Get, like, you know, out of their view at least. Come on. Come on. Good boy. There we go. Here we are. I never realized you appeared in the intro either. RB with the gift sub. Thank you so much. Alright, we are a little hurt. Oh, yes. Last time we found the half of the blue stone. Now, where's the other... Where is the other half of the blue stone? God, I don't know that for the life of me. I guess I'll get that film developed. Maybe I'll find it out through that. I'm gonna go drop off some of these stones, though, just so it's easier for on us later. Will! Oh, Will! Hello! How you been? I just thought of you the other day. I was putting together a John Carpenter double feature for our movie night. We're doing They Live in Halloween because we've already done the thing. I wanted to do Escape from New York, but I was like, oh man, it felt wrong to not have Halloween in there, considering like how important that was to the development of his career. But we'll do Escape from New York at some point. Other green herb, there we go. Very good. Wow, you went to Paris. Woo, fancy. That's awesome. Yeah, Mafias, the fact that you have the crossbow at all in this game is a joke, so... Every time I carry crossbow ammo or ammunition, that's a kind of joke to me.
Claire! Sherry, you're okay. I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
I like his, like, Junji Ito painting he has here. It's so, like, tonally dissonant with everything. Also, like, why is there, like, Aztec carvings here? Carpenter Vampire. There's the thing about John Carpenter's catalog is it's just all good. So I was like, it was agonizing trying to sift through it to pick ones for the movie night. I picked They Live because I had just watched it myself. And I was like, ooh, this... I mean, it's one of those movies that's eternally relevant, but still feels good. I haven't seen The Fog. I need to watch that one. Maybe I'll put that on the slot for next week or something. They Live is really good. Oh, it's awesome. I, like, had known about They Live before I saw it because of, like, the infamous fight scene that goes on, like, outrageously long. And it holds up. I land with the 100 bits! Hitting off a hype train. Thank you guys so much. They live through Zizik? Are you watching Zizik? What does that mean? You've seen it through Zizik? It's so long. Yeah, like the fight scene from They Live is so long. Every time you think it's over, you're like, oh, surely this would be a logical place for this scene to end. It's like, no. No, I actually thought of some more stick moves that Keith David could do. Yeah, we're talking about Carpenter. Zizik does commentary on ideology through They Live. I feel like They Live is so heavy-handed about, like, the, like, political and ideological structure of itself. He directed Christine? I didn't realize that one. Is that, like, Christine, like, the adaptation of Stephen King's work, Christine? Or is it just a different, similarly named title? Ooh, it is. Oh, cool. I really liked the book of that. I haven't seen the movie, but I've read the book. Yeah, the car. Yeah, getting killed by a classic car. Christine is like one of the most rockabilly guy movies of all time. It's got like the most rockabilly guy conceit you could come up with. Like, what if there was a horror movie where you get killed by a classic car? Yeah, Resident Evil, Twitchy Bugger. I was watching a video, an Ink Ribbon video. Ink Ribbon does like Resident Evil content on YouTube about the N64 port specifically. And not only did they manage to fit this entire game on a single cartridge, which is already like an insane proposition, they added new content. There's new stuff in it. Christine, the movie is pretty good. I mean, hey, if Stephen King consulted on it and John Carpenter wrote it, it's probably pretty good. I think Stephen King, like a movie I think a lot of Stephen King's work works best as a movie adaptation because he's doing so much, like, such an insane volume of cocaine during his heyday that, like, it works really well when there's, like, somebody who's on, like, less cocaine. Not none, because it was the 80s, but less cocaine. They'd be like, I don't know, Stephen, how do you... Maybe the part where, like, all the boys gangbang the girl and they're all, like, children. Maybe we don't put that in, like, the miniseries. Like, you know, like, it works really well, like, to have, like, somebody balancing out Stephen King's insane, like, brain vomit. Big Paul pushing us over in our hype train to level 2. Let's go. Thank you. If we hit our 100 subscriber goal by the end of the week, I'm gonna chomp Tess. The movie, yes, Maximum Overdrive, the movie where cars all come to life. Yes, the movie where the guy gets isn't there like a guy who gets killed by what is it called? Blanking on the word for it because you don't see it as much anymore. The soda vending machine that's like shoot the cans. It's like firing cans out like it's shooting out of a potato gun and like lodging into people's heads and killing them. God, that movie rules. Also, I can't play it on stream because it's like a DCMA thing, but AC/DC did the theme for that. Oh my fucking god, that shit sucks. You gotta listen to it. What an incredible piece of, like, cinema. Oh, man. One of the mods, put that on our list of upcoming potential movies for the movie night. Maximum Overdrive. I'm gonna develop this film. The Green Goblin truck is the #1 movie. Yeah, it's so good. Cat Davies 13. Oh my god, with the 5 gift subs. Let's go. Thank you. No, get off! Alright, there we go. Take it. No! I thought I could get it and get up in time to shoot him. I was wrong. And I paid for it, you know, with the ultimate price. Mrs. Saporium! Alien, Scoop Slash, Disorganized, and Milkwaves. Enjoy your gift subs. And thank you so much, Cat Davies, for the 5 gift subs. Yeah, shitty Stephen King adaptations could be an entire month. Honestly, like, even the good Stephen King adaptations, they're both fun in their own way. I like that Stephen King didn't like Kubrick's The Shining because it took out too much of his stupid bullshit. He's like, Mr. Kubrick took out the part where all the, like, animals in the hedge maze, all the hedge animals come to life and start moving around. It's like, yeah, because that was stupid, man. Oh yeah, we're getting a level 4 R-Beat, without a doubt. If you give at least 100 bits or 1 gift sub during a hype train, or subscribe, God bless if you subscribe, you get an emote for the rest of forever. It also keeps us on the front page of Twitch and helps the channel grow. Thank you guys so much. There's a lot of little perks and advantages to hype trains that help the channel out a lot. And also you get emotes from it, so it's always appreciated. They took out the parts... Yeah, exactly! They took out the parts that were too much cocaine, that were like an embarrassing amount of cocaine. It's like how they took the part out of... I don't know, you guys, most of you have probably seen the new movie of It, Stephen King's It, right? Well, in the book to Stephen King's It, there's a part where they're in the sewers and they're all, you know, wow, we're all so scared of this monster. This is, you know, it's supposed to be a real moment of them, like, becoming adults, perhaps too soon. However, the way that Stephen King chooses to represent this in the book is he's like, well, what if all the guys just run a train on Beth? Like, what if all these little boys and this, like, 12-year-old girl just have, like, an absolute train session where they just blow her out one by one while everybody else stands around and watches? That has never made it into any adaptation of it. Probably for good reason. Skelly Tom with the 200 bits. Let's go. Thank you. Does that book also have the bully do gay stuff with his minions? Probably. That, like, actually... Like, I don't remember, but that sounds like the kind of thing that would be in a Stephen King book. Stephen King loves to write, like, lurid, gross sex stuff. Development code T103. Due to accelerated metabolism relative to earlier 00 series, this subject possesses exemplary regenerative capabilities. Dooku with the gift sub to Darmgaria! Hell yeah, thank you. And Mothra with the 11 bits, thank you. We're 67% with 1:15 left on the hype train. Does anyone want to be a hero? Push us over? Go back to the main hall and we'll regroup from there. We're halfway past the midpoint for our subscriber call. Oh, I messed up. All right. There we go. Now I'm fine. Scouting SCV with the gifts of the Les Mel, please. Oh, you're continuing the gifts up. Thank you. 20 seconds. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Woo! Locktar the Mad saving us. Witching Kitten, enjoy your gift sub. And Holiday Torment, enjoy your gift sub from Arby. If you're playing as Leon, you wouldn't be wearing a crop top, but a cop top. Ha 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 ha. Kotoria, thank you so much for the 5 bets. What's the name of this item? Bluestone. Yeah, well, Stephen King was not known for his, like, masterful grasp of subtlety, you know? Like, that was never really a thing that we expected of him. Nor would it be fair of us to expect it from him. He does his best. Oh, wow, we're already at 35% of level 4. Let's go. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for the great hype train. Yeah, like, well, I feel like that quote, the famous, I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards, is from Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, which I'm pretty sure that he's just supposed to be Stephen King. Like... Yeah, 80s, 90s Stephen... Yeah, exactly. He's very obviously supposed to be Stephen King. In here, maybe? Ooh, halfway through that hype train if anyone's got a pack of gift subs kicking around. Or if anybody got the Twitch gift card that was on Prime Day yesterday. I considered it. I was like, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I was like, I'm confused. I'm scared. But it looks like a good deal. Stephen King coked out of his mind, staring at the camera going, my movie's gonna scare the hell out of you. And then it's maximum over. Yeah. You've never seen a truck this scary. Hey, Wilk with the Prime sub! Let's go! Thank you so much, pushing us to 60% of this hype train with a minute and a half left to go. We're so close. Yeah, we're getting close to our chomp goal. If we hit our subscriber goal this week, which is, you know, today and tomorrow for me, we're gonna give Tess a nice chomp. We're gonna give Tess a nice bite. It'll be fun. We haven't given her one of those on stream in a while. I'm a big fan of Clive Barker, who just did the pulp horror thing and made it extremely gay. I dated a guy who always said that Clive Barker fell off after he came out, because Clive Barker's gay. He fell off after he came out because he no longer had, like, being closeted to, like, give him the, like, hellfire that created, like, the Hellbound Heart and Hell, you know, which went on to be Hellraiser and whatnot. Card the Betrayer, let's go! 5 gift subs to Shiba and Inu, Slam Dunkaroos, Peasant Mindset, Donnie Darko, and Guacamoloto. I had to decode that one. My brain was just like, ugh. Ooh, we're more than halfway done our final level of the hype train already. Enjoy then. King has a 21-year-old making love to a mid-40s woman, and she comments how much more virile he would be if he was still 16. Yeah, that sounds like a Stephen King, like, a Stephen King piece. Fox Elliott with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Consistently dog, welcome. We love Karn the Betrayer here. That's right, yes we do. Dear friend of the stream. Nothing in this Fognaut Ann. Truly, yes, truly one of the best. One of our finest. Our best and our brightest. If nobody got me, I know Twitch user Karn the Betrayer got me. I went on a warpath today. I got a can of metallic spray paint, and I just started spray painting all the stuff in my house gold. Some of them are great ideas, like the hardware on my TV stand, which now gives it this nice like brown and gold contrast. Some of them are less good ideas, like my Kirby amiibo, which is now like solid gold instead of looking like Kirby. But you know, sometimes you make mistakes. Also, Mrs. Todd's shortcut were spoilers. The middle-aged elderly character ends up with a woman who magically de-aged to her mid-teens. Yeah. Well, it's like, I figure Stephen King was blown out in cocaine in the 80s, so there's like a lot of like, weird like age fuckery slash like child predator characters in his work, because it's like, ooh, look how taboo and scary, because it was the 80s, and you know, in the 80s everyone's thing was just like, whoa, we can say whatever we want. What if I said the most twisted thing you ever heard of? Like, you know, like Stephen King's work is extremely that. Exactly, I felt like Midas. Ooh. A minute and a half left on that final level of the hype train. Yeah, exactly. To the Joker, he's Stephen Peasant. Where could I have missed this blue stone at? Like that one Bond girl. Exactly. Minute left on the hype train if anyone wants to be a hero. Alright. It's gotta be around here somewhere. A blue stone. It's totally messed up. I love how these fire, for some reason, cause a graphical error in the PC version that creates a little line over top of them. Yeah, I'm holding out for a hero. That's right. Maybe in here. This is like the kind of place that something I could have missed was, because a liquor attacked me in here. Level 4 hype train accomplished. Thank you all so much. And we're getting much closer to our goal. Very good. It was certainly a different era, AJ. I'm gonna look up where the heck this blue stone is.
Pro Fortnite.
Alright, I figured it out. right. Oh, I didn't say it since everyone was here, but we still have the summer sale going on. For those of you who have not picked up a shirt, we still got shirts. Ah! And we still got pins. And it's all on sale in the store until the end of the week. And I feel real proud of myself there because I just operated the Steam Deck with my feet while I played my game. I felt very, not professional. Professional's the wrong word for that. Input intensive, I guess would be a word for it. Watching Embarrassing getting your ass beat in Elden Ring PvP. What are you wielding? Is the fingerprint shield still good in PvP? Cause God, when that came out, it was a monster in PvP. Red Jewel, there we go. Fingerprint's better now? Good God, it was already so good. Oh, the Cross Naginata. Oh, that's a cool weapon. I never wielded it, but it looked cool. And I wanted to wield pole arms really bad in Elden Ring, because pole arms were really bad in DS3. Because, in DS3 pole arms, they were supposed to do less damage, but more poise damage. That was going to be their gimmick. Then they cut poise out of DS3. And they never fixed the damage on all the spears. That's why all the spears are so bad in DS3. Where to get the fingerprint shield? It is in that extremely annoying place that you have to jump down to get to the 3 fingers after you fight Mohg the Omen in the subterranean shunning grounds. How is the meta bleed build no longer Rivers of Blood, Kotoria? Oh, so you went fingerprint, Dooku. Or... Twin bandit. I'm trying to think of what the bandit swords are. Is that like a curved sword or something? I don't remember a weapon called the bandit sword. Which isn't to say it doesn't exist, I just don't remember. Keep Rivers of Blood in your second slot to deal with Rivers of Blood. Yeah, that seems fair. Gotcha. Okay, Kotoria, I understand now. I follow. Oh, it's just where the spinning skeletons use. Okay, I got you now. They love skeletons that do a bunch of flips and shit in that game. Yeah, mix those herbs up. Oh, I'm gonna be making an appearance on Dead Blossom Jesse's subathon this Friday. I think around like 7 is what we agreed on. I'm going to be playing some Phasmophobia. Whoa! Mail to the chief. To Mr. Brian Irons, chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that any of the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. And that will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. Next email. I've deposited the amount of $10,000 US to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I'll be appointed to be a member of the executive board for Umbrella Incorporated. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are all still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate underground research facilities. William Birkin. We have a problem. I've received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means. Oh my god, this is killing me today. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary and contact me immediately through a net. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus. Not even Umbrella. William Birkin. Yeah, exactly. I have a real Phasmo expert on. That's right. That elevator appears to go down.
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Let's do it. Why are there lit torches down here? What the fuck? Okay.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry. isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
Jill Sandwich is the first game, Young War Crimes. He's probably fine, right? Look at this place. Like, there's a half dozen human skulls down here. Formalin, chloroform, and other chemicals. It's a saw. Fresh blood is smeared on the blade. This guy's got like a legitimate dungeon hidden behind a bookcase in his office at work. Disturbing stuff. Ooh! I was just reading for flavor text. I didn't realize there was an item there. Cool. Maybe he's okay. You okay? Me seeing a guy who got his body cut in half and trying to be polite. You look like you lost weight. Oh, I remember seeing this scene as a kid, being very afraid. God, what a pivotal moment in my, psychosexual development. Ah! Ouch! Whoa, come on, get out! Don't just, like, stay on your hands and knees. Get up. Ouch! No, crawl, crawl! Come on, girl! Just stand there! I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. I feel like the idea is he's supposed to be, like, dazed and he falls over it, but it looks like he just is kind of like, you know what, I'm sick of this, and just lets his body ragdoll over the cliff. I will push the button. Oh, I wonder if you could have just ran from the fight. I like his big eye. Oh, I had to go back for Sherry. Interesting. Alright. What's the difference between me and Claire? I'd be like, oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, they were flirting. That's like what flirting looks like, more or less. At least in my experience. let's leave his... The fact that he has a dungeon down here. Like, look at the... There's, like, metal plates drilled into the walls with handcuffs in them and shit. Like, how do you think he got this built? Was he just like, oh, yeah, no, it's for, like... It's for me and the wife are into some real freaky stuff. Can you, you know, maybe give me a torture chamber down here?
Claire, you came back! I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
It is pretty
What's
cringe,
wrong,
right, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town. But... Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Take the all elevator down. Oh, for those of you who have already ordered shirts or pins already, one, thank you so much for buying something during our summer sale. But two, I was going to ship out your stuff today, but I wasn't thinking. I told you I spray painted a bunch of stuff today. Well, I did the first batch of stuff in my basement. Not thinking about... Well, I have central air, right? So it cycles the... It doesn't bring in air in from outside. It just kind of cycles the air. Which means I accidentally created like a gas chamber in my basement. And I couldn't go down there for a while. So I didn't get a chance to factory orders today like I planned on it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Sorry, I accidentally created a gas chamber and I got really lightheaded and had to go lay down for a while. It's better now. I fixed it and did it the smart way now. Very Nuremberg defense. Exactly. Well, it's funny you say that, Will, because I was just about to say, I had just painted something with my dad over the last weekend, and it was a small thing, and so we did it in the basement. And so I was just doing what I was told. I was painting in the basement. I was only following orders. Clean, bagel clean, yeah, yeah. Deku, I heard that a really great way to get, like, dog vomit out of the carpet is you mix some ammonia and some bleach. It comes right out. You gotta make a big pot of it, though, because it doesn't, the chemical compounds don't work right unless you have, like, a whole big bucket of ammonia and bleach, but it gets it right out. Gets the stain right out. And then you can just take the bucket and, like, put it under your sink and let it sit overnight.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hello, Spook! Welcome!
Claire? Run!
Exactly, I took such a relaxing nap. What? Well, oh well. You win some, you lose some. Blue herbs, eh? Die Mouse with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. For those of you who have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to the streamer of your choice every month. Doesn't have to be me, but you should give it to someone. You're already paying for it. Yeah, I suppose that was one way for them to remove Sherry, like, mechanically. Lots of handgun bullets. Cool. We are in... Not the same room that Leon was in. Okay. We're in, like, a different part of the server, I guess. Need an ink ribbon. Is there one on the table here? Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Very nice. So today I was jamming out to some New Order, as I'm, you know, so often do. And I tweeted about my opinion on New Order, which is that New Order is like some of the best songwriters of their generation, which is like, you know, the 80s. But their singer's not a very good singer. But it's fine because they write the best, you know, some of the best songs ever written. And I tweeted it, and it was not even a popular tweet. It had like 20 likes, and I had tweeted it like 10 minutes before that the fucking bassist from New Order liked it. My tweet being like, yeah, this guy's not a very good singer, but... God. Apparently they had the big falling out, and so he just like faves people dunking on him on the internet sometimes. That rules. Try to use this bow gun a little bit. Alright, we read that last run. I have, like, it was funny because I have my notifications for people who don't follow me turned off so that, like, when your tweet blows up and random people get mad at you and take what you said extremely out of context to get, like, crazy mad at you, I don't have to see it, which I highly recommend. But, so I didn't even see him like that. And all of a sudden everyone started messaging me, like, did you see this? New Order is absolutely goated. They're so good. That's the thing, is like, he doesn't actually have to be a good singer, because like most people who are good singers are never gonna write a song as good as Blue Monday anyway. Ah! Like, you don't have to sing good if you wrote Blue Monday and Age of Consent and Here to Stay and Crystal. Like, there's so many good songs. Adeline with the raid! Thank you so much! Welcome, Adeline. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Resident Evil 2. Like, the original Resident Evil 2. Various tools for repair. This vent is suspicious to me. I don't know. Maybe something happens here later. You wish to get Millie or pizza? Well, if you get Millie, I'll get something. If you get pizza, I can't have it because I don't have dairy pills. Could you get me chicken tendies? My wife, dog poisoner. I would normally get a burger, but I had a burger already today. Teddy the Booth, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, dairy pill. I'm already very dairy pilled. I can't eat it. It makes me sick. It's a shame because I love it. It's delicious. But tendies are good.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her.
The sniper?
You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Queen Lara, welcome. I should drop off those grenade launcher rounds. I am in the spider sewers again. We're in doing the Claire run through. Are you afraid of spiders? I thought you were afraid of clowns. Maybe I'm mixing up chatters. Yeah, Chili's. You know, all of those chain restaurants get a bad rap, and they should, and you know, deservedly. But probably once or twice a year, I'm out with my parents, and they're like, "Oh, you know what would be nice? Let's go to Applebee's." And you know, when you only come in with like Applebee's expectations, they deliver. They deliver. Last time I went there, I got a giant goblet of some frozen alcoholic beverage and some kind of very cringe steak, and you know, credit where it's due. I had a great meal and a great time. I was eating good in the neighborhood. Do you guys remember the this was like a while ago, maybe not, maybe you guys won't remember, because this was like 7 or 8 years ago, when Chili's tried to roll out their like pony persona, like a My Little Pony with the Chili's logo on it. I was in a Chili's when that happened, and it was really surreal. These are a great novel for Stephen King. Yeah, really. Yeah, Chili's rolled out. They were like, what if there was a Chili's pony? Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Here it is. And I was in a Chili's with my parents when that happened. Like, so I was like sitting with my parents, like making conversation, and I like, there's, you know, a lone conversation. I take a peek at my phone, and I take a peek at my phone, and it's just the fucking Chili's pony on my phone. I was like, all right, I've had enough online. I'm gonna live in the moment, which is also at Chili's. Yeah, instead of Femboy Hooters, it's Brony Chili's. For some reason, not nearly as successful. We don't know why. Oh, cool! So we get to see her getting out and surviving.
Are you all right? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband?
Again, this is what I keep saying. Like, people keep running into Annette and being like, "Oh, hello, ma'am, are you okay?" And she goes, "Ah, you must be here to steal the G virus. The virus my husband made. It's called the G virus. It does this, it does that. My husband's the It's like, don't fucking tell everybody. Just fucking, when somebody's like, are you okay? Just be like, yes.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her, Claire? Would she die? AJ in the chat says that Brony and Horse Girl are not compatible. I'm pretty sure that Bronies love Horse Girls. It's kind of their whole deal. Have you seen the new Mothman 1966 game is coming? No, I haven't. What is that? Tell me more. I haven't heard of it, but it's the kind of thing that interests me for sure. All right, I have to go back and get the valve handle. Spider friends, that's right. Oh, the trailer. Okay. Well. Very cool sprite art already. Woo! God. Mothman 1960. Mothmen plural 1966. X. Oh, cool. They didn't really tell me anything about the game, but it looked really cool. Oh, it's a retro pixel adventure novel. That sounds cool. Guys only play World of Horror. Yeah, totally. We love World of Horror, though. We play World of Horror so much. It was so cool. We played World of Horror, and then we did that mission, and it was based on Sweet Home. And we had just beaten Sweet Home before it. That was so satisfying to me. How much ammo can the bow hold? Oh, it's fully lit. Okay, I was hoping the bow would be like the grenade launcher. Grenade launcher doesn't seem to have a maximum ammo. You just keep piling grenades into it. Put back my stupid bow gun. Actually, you know what? I'll bring the bow gun. I just won't bring ammo. There we go. Resident Evil anime where Chris begs Leon to impregnate his sister, but Leon wants Ada. Yeah, well, Leon, Leon actually can't impregnate Claire because Ada has him in the chastity device. But he doesn't want to say that, so he just, like, tries to act like he's not interested. Yeah, that's the thing, Dooku. It's not actually even out of character for either of them, especially, like, Resident Evil 2 era. Well, I notice how good... Okay, I'll try it out then. I'll switch to the bow and I'll give it a try. Actually, I'm going to put the, I'm gonna use the crank again, because I'm pretty sure that we might have to go up top. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a part from Resident Evil 3. But anyway, I'm gonna crank off while I'm here anyway. Here we go. Does she have to fight the alligator also? I don't think so, right? I think only one character has to fight it. Yeah, looks like it. Cool. Yo, I had this pain in my knee, and I thought I re-injured my knee because I had that sports injury last year. And I spent all this time being like, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't remember hurting it. But when I touch it, it hurts so much. How could I have hurt the joint? I have a bruise on my knee. That's what it is. There's nothing wrong with the joint at all. I'm touching it and going, this hurts. Something must be wrong with it fundamentally. I can see now today. It's turned purple. There's just a bruise there. I just bumped it into something. Oh, it shows if you don't kill it with the other character. Okay. Cool. I didn't realize that was one that you could make it by and survive. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm not hurt, but I do feel really stupid. Garrulous Monolith, my dad used to do that to me as a kid. I used to go to my dad and be like, Dad, my elbow hurts. And he'd be like, oh, does it hurt when you do this? And then I would do that. And I'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, oh, you probably shouldn't do that. Ha ha ha. Well, bye. Whoa! Calm down. I said, Dad, I'm gay, and he said, hi, gay, I'm dad. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good response from a dad. RV, I thought the same thing. I was like, Tess would love all these bugs savaging Claire. I wonder if Tess has ever seen the sewer demon scene from Resident Evil 3 Remake. I'm saving all of my flame rounds to kill the plants in the final area. I don't need the crank anymore, I don't think. And these two I'll drop off, and that's enough inventory space after that, I think. That's right, fuck them plants. Lucid Fox, how you doing? Oh, Fox Elliot, I'm happy to hear that. Dads just kind of do things indiscriminately sometimes, without rhyme or reason. They're like dogs. Claire has like clown, like I said, Claire has a bunch of like clown shoes weapons compared to Leon. Oh, the spiders are gone. Cool. Mafias, you use the grenade launcher mostly. I can't believe they brought the bowgun back in Code Veronica, too. Ooh. Something's happening. Claire does also not get the hot gunslinger GF, that's true. To be fair, like, Leon doesn't really get a GF either. He gets a woman who, like, manipulates him. Like a hot woman who manipulates him a lot. And that's really it. Go. You're monster hunting? Ooh, cool.
Okay.
I've been saying that FromSoft should like poach some of the workers from Monster Hunter to like improve the large boss fights in Elden Ring. The Monster Hunter guys have filled out.
G-virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
Oh my god, if I run too fast, she doesn't follow me? Come on. Alright, kid, come along. Little annoying ass. Having a great one, Max. Thanks for showing up. No, Claire closed with why would she say something like that? Because the, Annette said something about the little girl being at risk now, and she had, like, there's something she had on her person that put her at risk. Ah! God, these weapons suck so bad. My way. There we go. Take the spark shot. Yes, please. This is Claire's answer to the submachine gun. I love the storm shot too, Blizzard Fox. It's so satisfying. Ooh, it does chain lightning in this one? Jeez, okay, cool. I didn't realize it changed between targets. It's very loud, yeah. Yeah, it sucks, and it uses 3 ammo per shot. But hey, it's still fun. That's what's important. A gun doesn't have to be good for you to love it. It just has to be fun. Also, the spark shot's insanely loud for some reason. For some reason I'm not fully aware of.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
So I'm actually going to get the lighter out of the box and then go back down the ladder. Because there's a thing we can do with the lighter in the room with the tram that we didn't do because we didn't have it. The bowgun's also a bad weapon. Claire's saving grace is she gets the grenade launcher, which is like the best weapon in the game. I guess besides like the Magnum, but there's way more ammo for the grenade launcher and it's more versatile. The spark shot is just good, and it's the same way I feel about all of like the percentage weapons in this. You just, as soon as you get it, use it on every enemy till it runs out and then throw it away. And it just saves you a ton of ammo over the course of your run. That lets us find this key here. The weapon box key. Yeah, just like shoot a, you know, just do a little light arson, just chill. Just casual stuff. Leon took all the good weapons, it's true. He was trying to impress Ada. He's like, I need a good and cool gun so Ada will think I'm cool. We have an insane amount of grenade launcher rounds, at least. Actually, no. Put that back. Take the ink ribbons. Save the progress. No, I think this is probably for the best. I'll bring all my grenades in case this fight breaks bad. But most likely we won't need them. I can always spin away. You like the RE2 bowgun? Interesting. What's its secret? Because it seems bad to me. But unlock the secret for me so I can appreciate it as well. Yeah, when my chicken tendies get here, I'm gonna go apeshit. It's gonna be so good. Whoa! It's different. Okay. I forgot that this part changed. I thought I was gonna have to fight Birkin here again. Maybe I have the wrong loadout for this. Maybe I fight X or something here? I'm pretty sure you come to the same exact room in Resident Evil 0. Oh yeah, you do, because the turnstile is in Resident Evil 0 as well. Resident Evil 0 makes no sense plot-wise. Like, if Rebecca Chambers has already seen zombies before, why didn't she fucking say anything? Ah, yep, there he is. X gonna give it to ya. That's way too slow and bad to use against him. I don't know which of these he's weak to. I'm gonna try regular. There we go. Yeah, get on the ground. He's great. I love his design in the remake. They gave him like the little the leather fedora. He just looks like Dolph Lundgren. It's like watching Rocky 3. Love it. Bowgun's good for liquors. Interesting. I found out from someone in the chat that liquors are weak to acid grenades, apparently. Which I didn't know. They made X much more dangerous in the remake. The fact that, like, in the remake, when you try to run by X... Because, like, so much of this game is you just run by X. In the original. In the remake, if you try to run by X, he just, like, catches you and throws you back in front of him. And, like, no other enemy has an animation like that where they keep you from flanking them. It makes him really good. You're weak to liquors. It's fair.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
If I was in this game, you'd kill me by spraying a bunch of spray paint down, and the fumes would kill me. Because life imitates art. X in the remake is legit scary. And in this he feels more like a prototype. They were trying to figure out how to make a character like Nemesis work, but they hadn't figured it out yet. Whereas Mr. X in the remake feels like fully fledged. That's the thing that's interesting is in Resident Evil 2, Mr. X only shows up at scripted times. And in Resident Evil 3, the original, Nemesis is like a pursuer who appears randomly to attack you, and like the same way Mr. X is in the remake. However, in the remake, they flipped that, and Mr. X is now a pursuer, but Nemesis only appears at scripted parts. It's very strange. I think it really comes down to the fact that they just didn't put enough time and effort into making Resident Evil 3 remake, but it was a shame to have Nemesis reduced. They also changed Nemesis to being covered in, like, trash bags and shit instead of wearing a big leather coat. Which, personally, I don't agree with. I love her little... I love her little climbing animation. She's so cute. How delightful. I know, the key's not here. Am I supposed to use the key that I used earlier? I guess so. Oh, there we go. The key's just already in there. Let's do it. I'm sure it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's definitely not your dad.
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Alright, let's... Security panel. In case of emergency, the red light will turn on, and access from the outside will be prohibited for a limited time. Okay. For the length of one boss fight. Oh, it's a different version. Oh, he's got abs? Let's try to shoot this bad gun at him. Whoa! You can jump really far now. Okay. Wow, that feels awful to use against him. Whoa! That hit me? Man, your attack windows are insane. Whoa! Jeez. I keep thinking I'm gonna be out of his range, but it's not. Ooh, I'm hurt bad. Okay. Heal. There's gotta be a better way. You kind of have to use your better guns on this version. Whoa! Wow, that actually didn't put me out of fine. I'm shocked. That seemed like that would have, like, killed me. Taking a tip from the chat on this one. It seems super bad, right? Yeah, it didn't hurt me that bad. And I like to see the mod add the term monster fucker. Actually, mods, remind me to turn down my auto mod a little bit after the stream. We don't need it that high anymore. I only turned it up because they required it for Pride Month. That looks so much worse than it is. Is that it? Oh, good, he left. Ooh, thank God. Apparently he is weak to acid. I didn't know that either. But Kat Davies said it, and I was just like, all right, whatever. I trust you guys. And once again, trusting you guys pays off for me. Thank you. Warning, the motor has been stopped due to problems with overheating.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work.
Oh, bioweapons
But
are, okay.
now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
To rely upon. That's relatable because I also squat and then jump away when someone shoots me in the ass with a grenade launcher. That's true. Not me. Not me. I start backing my ass up towards it in a show of defiance. But to each their own. I'm gonna go in here? God. Women can wriggle into such tight spaces. Yeah, it was just send the child into the depths of the pit, you know. Yeah, Claire's not good with kids either, but the bar is so low with William and Annette Birkin that... Well, at least she makes the cut. We'll say that. My first instinct was to say she's the best one there, but even that's like, best feels too strong of a word. Yeah, she says very weird stuff. Everyone says very weird stuff all the time in this game now. When Cherry's like, finally I have someone to rely upon. Like, oh yeah, that's how kids talk. Oh, he's holding a note. Investigative report on P epsilon gas. This report demands immediate attention. The P epsilon gas has been proven capable of incapacitating all known BOWs, bioorganic weapons. As such, it has been designated for emergency uses in the event of a BOW escape. Collected during prior incidents indicative of the sorry. Did I skip something? Oh, there's parts of it the document are missing. That's what it is. So, something collected during prior incidents indicate the potential for negative side effects. The P epsilon gas has been proven to weaken BOW's cellular functions. However, prolonged or repeated exposures will result in the creation of adaptive antibodies. Furthermore, some species have been observed to absorb the P epsilon gas as a source of nutrition and will use the toxins extracted against anything they perceive as a threat. Use of the P epsilon gas should be severely limited to extreme cases only. We strongly request authority to reevaluate the P epsilon gas deployment system. We'd like this reevaluation to take place immediately. Second R&D room / security team. Yeah, exactly. So it works, except it doesn't, and also it can make things way worse. Yes, we have 42 flame rounds. We're doing very well in the flame rounds this run. We have a lot of grenade launcher ammo. We have 21 acid rounds, 10 grenade rounds, and 42 flame rounds. We could pretty much use the grenade launcher for every fight for the rest of the game. I'm close to it. P epsilon used to not hurt the plant because it was not infected with T-virus, but they changed it in the remake. I think that's cool, but I can see why the confusion that be created being like, oh, well, this bioweapon doesn't have the T-virus. Just by it being, like, obviously a bioweapon. I imagine that, like, was frustrating the players at the time. I like little stuff like that. It's like how in, for those of you who have played Elden Ring, crystal darts can confuse enemies that are made of stone, like the watchdogs. I went the entire game and never found that out. I love that you can still find stuff like that later. Locked. Marked power room. Okay. Cammy, welcome! Hello! How are you? Auto mod successfully lowered. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're not a bioweapon. They just look like that. Does not have any power. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, slurs are back in a big way. I've been saying this forever. go! One shot, one kill. God, that felt good. Iron smelting pool. Employees. Oh, only employees get to swim in the iron smelting pool? That's not fair. I'd look so good smelted. Yeah, I'll turn on the elevator. That's right, Super Donkey Pass. Hold on, I'm going to text my wife and ask her to bring me the nuggies when they arrive instead of waiting until after stream. Because I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna have my wife bring me tendies while I game like I'm ninja. That's right. Elon Ragalofoy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yes, I will push it. Oh, thank you. I used to have really long hair, and over quarantine, I was like, you know, there's nothing to do during, like, 2020 other than, like, have anxiety attacks or work out. Like, that was really, like, you know, it was like, have anxiety attacks, work out, drink, go on Twitter, which is also kind of having an anxiety attack. And so I got really into working out so my brain wouldn't explode over quarantine, and I ended up just, like, cutting all of my long hair off because it was easier to maintain. And I kind of just fell in love with it. Now I don't want to ever get rid of it. Oh, most specific. Gotcha. Italian Elon Musk is one of the most classic. I like how when Elon was like, oh, I'm not buying it anymore. All I saw on Twitter all day was people posting, I send the calzone into space. I don't pay the taxes. I don't mind isolation, Elon, but I like to choose it, you know? Like, and when I do go out, I don't want to be scared that I'm gonna get sick or die, you know? Because believe me, before quarantine, I had no problem just, like, hanging out in my house and spending way too much time alone anyway. It was a sad day when that account was lost. You had to work? Ooh, that's awful. I had worked at Whole Foods, like, a year before quarantine started, and all I could think of was just like, I am so glad I quit that job. Working at Whole Foods was already a hell job, let alone work at Whole Foods during quarantine. and drop off my handgun, because I don't really need the handgun while I have the stupid spark shot thing. Enjoy. Quit. That's the thing is Lucid, it doesn't matter how much time has passed. Quitting Whole Foods is just one of the best things you can do with your life. There's nothing feels better than quitting your job at Whole Foods. There's nothing feels better than just being like, wow, I never have to have, like, a rich woman with, like, you know, bleach blonde hair and Lululemon sweatpants be rude to me ever again and have to take it. So, yeah, it's a store for pretentious people, generally. All my coworkers were great, but the customer base, I guess that's not fair. I'm sure there were plenty of normal customers, I just don't remember because they were perfectly normal. But God, we had a woman who thought she was allergic to lasers, so she'd, like, make you type in all her barcodes by hand. That's the kind of thing that your manager should just be like, no, we won't do that. But Whole Foods is like, their whole, like, customer is always right bullshit made it like, oh, we have to pretend this is real. And I was like, fucking... I eventually was just like, she got my line, I was like, oh, that line's shorter, getting that one. She's like, oh, but I was like, no, just don't, I don't want to check you out. Like, and like, I tried to reason with her, I was like, so you're allergic to lasers, you say. Or you say you don't do lasers. We have an automatic door. Did you come in through the front door? She says, yeah. It's like, okay, that's on a laser. You walk through the laser, and that's what opens the door. Didn't matter. She still was like, no, I don't do lasers. I was like, oh my fucking God. And she'd have, like, you know, she wouldn't have that many items. She'd have, like, 10 items. But 10 items plus, like, what? How long is a barcode? Like, 12 digits? You're still typing 120 characters in. Yeah, exactly. I had Charles McGill. I had Saul's Nissan come into my work. We actually had 2 customers who didn't do lasers. We had the allergic to lasers lady, and they had a guy who believed that he was, you know, a black guy, and he believed that because like black people specifically were at risk for infrared lasers because their dark skin would absorb the lasers and it would give them cancer. Which is, like, I will concede, was certainly a novel proposition. She seems to think that the lasers somehow, like, irreparably alter her food. Unorthodoxer! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, exactly. Imagine having the time to come up with problems like that. And I will say, the lady, the allergic to lasers lady, was weird in the kind of way where I could see that, like, maybe she wasn't, like, rich, but she just kind of, like, no other supermarket would do this stupid crap for her. But the guy was definitely, like, rich. You could tell by his attitude. He had a lot of attitude, and he was real rude, too, on top of being a guy who thinks that his skin will absorb all of the infrared lasers and give him cancer. Yeah. Well, see, RB, I would have thought that would have been a white person thing, but no, actually, both of these people were black. I only mentioned it for the one because it's relevant to his story, but I was like, no, they all people of all different creeds and life experience can be just absolutely insane. I learned that at Whole Foods. Thought disorders, that kind of thing, only comes about because it's being... Yeah, exactly. It's like, you can't, like, act like that's legitimate, or you just, like, make it worse. That was, like, the thing I kept saying watching Better Call Saul. I was like, everybody needs to stop enabling Chuck. And then when Chuck, you know, spoilers, if you're early in Better Call Saul, mute for a second. Just mute for a second. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When Chuck dies, when Chuck kills himself, and everyone's like, "Oh no, it's our fault." It's like, yeah, it's your fault, but it's not your fault because you were like, embarrassed him in court. It's your fault because you indulged his insane thing where he thinks he's allergic to lasers for so long. Like, you don't do that. We're done. In case anyone muted. Did we get any key items? Oh, yes, we did. The lab card key. Alright. Allergic to all EM. Yeah, this is a fun one. Well, the Better Call, like the big climax in Better Call Saul where they're in court, is so good. It's like it's like playing Phoenix Wright, where he's like, "Oh, if you're allergic to lasers, how about this phone?" And he's like, "Give me that phone. There's no batteries in here. You're trying to trick me, Jimmy." And he's like, "That's right. Now reach in your pocket." And the battery's in his pocket. Oh, man. It's so good. That battery's been in your pocket for almost 2 hours and you felt nothing. Ah, so good. God, that went so hard. I watched that episode like 3 times in a row. Just that scene. Somebody took that scene and they put all the Phoenix Wright sound effects over it. It was really good. There we go. I'll patch that. Phoenix Wright is so cool. I wish Court was real. That's so true. The song that plays in Phoenix Wright when you're like winning a case, I feel like I can punch a hole, like I punch a hole through a brick wall when I hear it. It's so, oh, it's so good. Ink ribbons allow you to save the game, Young War Crimes. You use 1 ink ribbon every time you save the game, and without them, you cannot save the game. Stand silent, I'll pass that along. Yep, game saves are limited in Resident Evil, in the early ones. You need, not only are they limited, but you need a consumable item that takes up an item slot to save. This is why we saved all these fire grenades. We have almost 50 fire rounds. Need Tess to play the... Tess loves the clown girl. I'm sure she would love to play the one with the clown girl specifically if people wanted that. I did not see the Monsters trailer today. Is it good or is it bad? I was too busy spray painting everything in my house gold. Has the most Rob Zombie energy of anything he has created. They let Rob Zombie direct the Munsters? Oh no! I haven't posted the full results of everything that I turned to gold, but I will say that some of it looks really good. So here's what I did. I have a mid-century modern style TV stand, so it's got like little legs it stands on. I took all the hardware off, all the screws, the legs, the pulls. I spray painted them all gold. Dried it out, put them back on. Yo, it looks so good now. I'll take a picture of it after stream and I'll post it. At least in the Discord, if not on Twitter too, probably. It's rated PG? Wow, the idea of Rob Zombie making a PG movie is insane. It's all the zombie irregulars, but now the sets look even faker, and it looks like pure camp. Oh, that sounds great. I love that. Because, I mean, I like Rob Zombie's movie output. I know some people are like... He's divisive. Some people hate Rob Zombie's work. I like Rob Zombie's work. I love House of a Thousand Corpses. I think it's a great movie. I liked The Devil's Rejects. I liked his Halloweens, even. I remember when I was in a band called Solarized, and our drummer worked at, like, venues in the city. And I remember getting a text on, like, the group band chat that's like, I got bad news, everyone. I'm working a show for Rob Zombie right now. He's got a 50-foot skull he's climbing on. This show is about 1,000 times better than any show that we've ever done. I think about that shit all the time. He's like, we don't have a fucking 20-foot skull. I would love to do the Monsters movie when it comes out. The trailer may seem like he filmed it with digital cameras, like TV digital cameras from the 70s. Oh my god. Okay. That sounds great. Did you ever hear? I think it might have been DJ Cumberbund did that mashup. That is Dragula and Britney Spears' Toxic and the B-52's Love Shack. It goes really hard. It turns out that if you put Rob Zombie's vocals over the music track from Toxic, it actually goes insanely hard. Dragula sounds like it could be the theme to a Saturday morning cartoon. Oh, totally. I mean, Dragula's got a good hook. The day through the ditches and burn through the witches slams in the back of my Dragula. It's a good hook. There's a reason it's, you know, famous. Alright, power's back. Rob Zombie is such a wife guy. So many of Rob Zombie's movies is just him being like, guys, look how hot my wife is. My wife is so hot, guys. Have you seen this? Yo, have you seen this shit? Yo, come see how hot my wife is. Man, come over here. Come, what do you do? Come here. Put it down. Put it down. Come here. Look how hot my wife is. The actor who plays Captain Spaulding, I don't remember. He passed away a couple years ago, I think. He was great, though. I loved that guy. Yeah, Ralph and Paul W. Anderson. Absolutely. Paul Anderson's is like, look how strong my wife is, though. On top of like being tough, it's like look how strong and powerful and muscular my wife is, and also sexy. But I like this room with the tentacle tree. Tentacle tree is cool. I would have one of those. You could grow and sell tentacles. That's like a farm. That'd be cool. Ah! Yeah, that's right. You're weak to acid rounds. I found out your secret. So many green herbs. There we go. Oh, Paul. I'm sorry. I'm missing my Paul Andersons. I apologize. Or no, someone in the chat is. I am right. Yeah! That's right. Map of the lab. Yeah, I'll take that. Should save, I guess. There's no reason not to. I love Event Horizon. What a good movie. Space Hellraiser. Event Horizon is what Hellraiser 3 should have been. Instead, we got the Cenobite that shoots CDs. Claire never gets anything cool. It's like, oh, why should we put in her, like, secret thing that you have to find the rare key and then go all the way here? It's like, I don't know, man. 12 grenade rounds. There's new Hellraiser? I had missed this. I'm a huge Hellraiser fan, so that's very exciting to me. Although I will say that, the last Hellraiser, was the last Hellraiser Hellworld, the one where it's like it's got like weird rave aesthetics and it's like a video game and stuff. That movie's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But I love a lot of Hellraisers. Clive is involved. Lead is trans. Wow. Okay, that's cool. The 10th Hellraiser, yeah. Hellraiser Hellworld is a really bad movie. Were there any good Hellraiser movies after 2? Hellraiser 5 was good, but it kind of would it be fine if it was just a standalone film. It doesn't need to be a Hellraiser film. It has very little to do with Hellraiser at all. But it's a fine film. 5 is the detective one that's like more of like a weird mystery thriller than anything else. Yeah, that one's good. It's just not really anything like the other ones. Got the P room key. Helping in Prague. I'll be right back. You guys keep talking about Hellraiser. I can use the bathroom. And we're back. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, if 5 where the lady Cenobite like sticks her hand like through the guy's skin as if there's a pocket there. That's so good. Great. Alright, let's get back into this. Oh, as I'm obligated to do, as corporate says I must. We do have a summer sale still going on. We got shirts up to 4X. We got tank tops now up to 3X. And we got a new run of the enamel pins everyone likes so much. Hard enamel, only $5 right now when they're on sale. It's a great deal. Anyway, let's get back to gaming. Man, operating my Stream Deck with my feet is incredible. I have so much more versatility now on stream. I just did it because I couldn't reach it from here. Now it's like I can't go back. I should put it on the floor like a pedal. That would be great. Hellraiser's one of these deals where they have to make a movie every couple years or they lose the license, so I wouldn't get too excited. That's fair. Ah, Mothman! You're probably weak to fire, right? Yep, that did it. Umbrella Rotom System. Culture Experiment Room Staff Registry. Accessing. Enter your username. I don't have any name. Oh, Clive won back the rights to direct. Let's go. Yeah, that's more like it. So this is actually a big one. Cool. AK, hello, welcome. I did not see Sensei, but I wonder if I know her from anything else. Or him, I'm not sure. You never know with a Clive Barker film. It's a Lady Pinhead. Woo! Ooh, okay. No one's gonna be afraid of Lady Pinhead. It's gonna be like Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil 8. Everyone's just gonna be like, mommy.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
Good question.
But I asked her and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
It's cool too because Pinhead never had gender in Hellbound Heart. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it makes more sense. Like the Cenobites are so far gone that it makes sense that they wouldn't be gendered. Go. You know, Scoopslash, it's interesting you say that. Scoopslash says Capcom really knew what they were doing with Lady Dimitrescu. Here's my theory, though. I don't think they did. I think that somebody on their design team got so horny he could have almost passed out. But I don't think Capcom realized how marketable that was. Because, like, all of the promo stuff, like the deluxe promo stuff, is like a statue of Chris Redfield and stuff. And if they knew ahead of time, it would have not. It would have been like a statue of Lady Dimitrescu. I swear, like, absolutely. But I think that after they saw the reception, they were like, oh man, we gotta fucking quick put her on everything. Yeah, exactly. Marketing figured it out. I feel like how the voice actress leaned it. She should. She does a great job, the voice actress. They ain't got giant boobed up ladies in Japan, only in anime. I don't know where you live in America, but I don't think I've ever seen a 7-foot MILF with, like, huge bazongas either. Though I would love to be proven wrong. If any are listening to this program, hi. The Resident Evil 8 DLC? Yeah, when does that come out? I should stream that. Resident Evil 8 was like the first big horror game that released while I was streaming. So I have a very fond place in my heart for it. Oh, I like when she calls me a man thing. You know. That's okay. She can degrade me a little bit. End of October. Cool. Well, we'll see if how I'm doing then. At some point around there, I get the final leg of my FFS done. Which should be a shorter recovery than last time. I'm getting a very minor work done on my nose. So hopefully I should be good shortly after that, but hopefully it won't fall like directly in my recovery period. Although I guess it'll still be there when I'm better. The merchant is now a bad. Yeah, I mean, the Duke kind of seemed like, I don't know, there's something going on there. Your Tess gets shot. Yeah, well, if we hit our subscriber goal, I'm gonna chomp Tess on stream. But, if not, it'll just, you know, some things are meant to stay distant dreams forever. I remember when Resident Evil 8 came out, I was talking to my friend Cohen about it, and Cohen was like, you know, when I saw the Duke, I was worried that, and I saw, like, his clothes were kind of tight. I was worried it was going to be a bunch of fat jokes, and they were going to be cruel about this character. They were not. This guy whips ass. I love this guy. I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. Master key is required to open emergency route. Is that this? No. Rose's story happens in her head. Interesting. She's just like me. I'm not sure how I feel about the Rose thing. I feel like, it's bold of them. If they decide to jump forward 20 years and make her the protagonist of 9, that could be cool. It will be interesting, though, because it seems like that kind of retires a lot of their core cast, who are already kind of getting old. Leon's kind of getting old. Chris is getting up there. We haven't seen Jill or Claire in many, many years. There's no more Ethan. They're adding a third-person mode to RE8 for some reason. Yeah, I heard that. I was like, I don't really get why, but, you know. It doesn't hurt me, so I'll allow it. Oh, yeah, they would definitely give us old Chris, like old Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4. God, can you imagine how bad Leon would look when he's old? It's not because, like, I don't mean there's anything wrong with being old, but Leon still has that fucking same haircut he had when he was 22 in Resident Evil 6. And he's, like, a 40-year-old man. He's, like, middle-aged. He's still got, like, a swooped boy band haircut. It's gonna look so bad on him when he's old. He's gonna look like a teenage mummy.
Sherry! Help me, Claire! The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me!
Oh yeah, he doesn't care at all.
Now run, Sherry.
Let me just climb into this duct that goes straight down.
I've got what you want. Come on. Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it.
No, don't go into the iron smelting thing. That's employees only.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
This is fine. Sherry climbed into this vent that just goes, like, it makes a 90-degree turn and goes straight down. Well, whatever. Not my problem. Ooh. What do we have here?
Sherry, where are you? Where is she?
Here we go. I forget where this one takes me. Ooh, hydrate. Yeah, Sherry going at turtle velocity. No, we don't need to be here. Pull the lever. This must be the way to go. Master key. Oof, I don't have that. Where the fuck do I find a master key? Is it back in that last room, maybe? And maybe I just missed it? She definitely went into that head first, by the way, Karn. Yeah, it's the idea of her going face first. Sherry is not here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Noticed. Auto destruct system is activated. Guess I'll take the normal elevator. Sora, I was thinking the same thing, that I want to get this outfit. Also, Sora Blackheart, look at you at your number 19 badge of the original 20 subscribers. Button. Oh, it's because you went to TwitchCon 2019? I didn't realize there was a badge for that. Huh. I thought the numbers were only the ones that were from the original 20. Well, you learn something new every day. Don't put it in the news that I was wrong. I guess I can go down to where, like, the MO disc is. Or where you use the MO disc as Leon. We don't have an MO disc, but hopefully we won't need one.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom!
21. Oh, interesting. Got you, Sora.
Sherry, we have to go now.
Opinion on Blasphemous? Some of the best sprite art I've ever seen. Gameplay is a bit frustrating at times. The parts in the game where they have mapped stabbing into walls to climb and attacking to the same button so that you're trying to attack enemies and you click into the wall. Awful. But a lot of great monster designs, incredible sprite art. Probably my favorite sprite art, and just like the vibe, great vibe to that game. Woo! Tendies. Thank you. Oh, I have to go back to the elevator. Okay. The Snow Peaks is exactly the area I was talking about. I beat the game, but it was definitely punishing. I just love the vibe, though, of, like, Catholicvania. I just feel like, I don't know. Some of these Dark Souls inspired games, it's like, I like challenge, but I don't need every single enemy in the game to like try to shove their knot into me. I would rather just have like the bosses be challenging and like, you know, give me a breather once in a while. I'm fighting for my damn life the whole time I'm playing Blasphemous. A little much. Yeah, Old Man Werewolf, I think that the open world was such a great addition to the Dark Souls formula because when something was frustrating, you could just leave. Thanks for hanging out, Old Man Werewolf.
Now you wait here, okay? I'll go and get this thing moving.
Old Man Werewolf, I used to watch this as like a child, like elementary school. I used to watch like an older boy who used to babysit me play this. And so I have a very fond place in my heart for it. I have a very nostalgic place in my heart. Your 7th grade science teacher let you the first one? Oh, that rules. He sounds like a cool guy. Dirtbag BF, thank you for the follow. Did I have a crush on him? You know, I was a little young. I didn't quite, that wasn't really like a concept in my brain at the time. I really looked up to him. I thought he was really cool. And, I wanted to, like, you know, I looked up to him and modeled parts of myself after him in my youth. But, I would say by the time that I was, like, having crushes and stuff that were strong enough, on men especially, and, like, we had the ability to identify it, I was no longer being babysitted. Is there any other grenades in here that I'm missing? Nope, I think we have enough, though, to finish this up. Oh, never mind, there are. There we go. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Alright. There was this really sweet motherly girl who used to babysit me, and she would play Tomb Raider, and now I can't play that game without getting fucked up. My, like, childhood crush was a... when I was in 2nd grade, I started playing the flute. And in my little flute group at school, there was a 6th grade girl who I thought was really cool and really pretty. And in retrospect, I can identify her as my first crush.
Five minutes until detonation.
Alright. Got 5 minutes on the clock. Come on, go around, go around! Everything self-destructs in this universe. Just like everything. Storage for the high-capacity plugs. Yes, I will open it. Get the joint S plug, the joint N plug. Emergency mode has been activated. Power supply will be cut temporarily. The emergency train will be activated upon restoration of the power. Ah! Super Mr. X. Give me that choir, come on. Oh no, it doesn't have it. Usually, Resident Evil boss fights love to have like an operatic singer in them. Thank you. Thank you, Mystery Woman! Saved myself there. Woo! Never punished. Leave me alone. Take the rocket launcher? Yes. We only got 2 shots.
You lose, big guy.
Yes! Yes! Why did they shoot it like they're blowing up a dummy in an 80s action movie? Ooh, Fear Effect I've never played. I really want to play that one. Go through here. We need to get out of here. Tunnel gate. Oh, I have to open the gate? Oh my god! Out of my way! Is where I need to be? No, it's an elevator. Go, 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 go! Open it up. Let's get out of here. Butthurt Gamer, I think I'll probably do Resident OG RE3. I also have lined up this great Dreamcast Resident Evil clone that I love called Carrier. But I feel like I should do more Resident Evil first so that more people stick around for Carrier. Not yet.
I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
What was the ad campaign for Fear Effect 2?
What was that?
Well, what was that? You can tell me?
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Ah, nice tentacle. Yes! There's the opera singers! Daddy's home. Did that do it? Did that one? No, no, it didn't. It didn't do it at all. Go down! Ah! Use a bioweapon, bioweapon, bioweapon. Oh, good. Woo, we got him. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, the idea of acid rounds took him out.
Warning. Warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What is it?
Sherry, get back!
Yeah, Sherry, you don't want to see this. You're already traumatized, I'm sure, from this experience. You don't want to see your dad right now. Too late.
That's what I call ugly. Claire, where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry, what are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Ugh. Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Ash Jordan with the raid, thank you so much.
Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it. Go!
I like how the fuck did they get out of there in time?
That was a
The
close
way they did that in the remake, I think
That
they
was
detached
pretty
the train. I
impressive
think it
out
makes a
there,
little more
Sherry.
sense.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Yeah. The train has a self-destruct sequence that goes off if there are things with the T or G virus on it. It's so that it can't, if they're like quarantining it, it can't get out. You read it in a document earlier. We found it in Leon's campaign. Yeah, classic umbrella move. Precisely, Scoops last. Man. In 1998, this was the hardest you could rock. You legally weren't allowed to rock any harder than this. This is like the maximum. The bass line actually kind of goes in. It's like a yes bass line. Yes. Get it. Just in time for credits, that's right. Well, you're here to catch our closing McGruff song. Biohazard 2. Damn, Claire kind of nice with it. Very good. What do we unlock? STARS member Brad became the living dead. He's roaming around somewhere in the police station, possessing the special key. Find him and help him rest in peace. Reach the police station without getting any items. I forgot about that challenge. I'll have to do that next time. Alright, so it's going to be the end, but don't go nowhere yet. We have something important to do before we end. Sing along if you know the words.
Marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow.
Make hard.
'Cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh. Never try marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know,
God, it goes so hard.
if you gamble
Why does it go
with
so
life,
hard?
you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it.
people think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow. 'Cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow. 'Cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.